Hey, so today I'm really excited, if you can't tell, because I'm finally about to tackle my pantry. This has been driving me up a wall for the longest time, and I've been wanting to do this. I've been wanting to get it in order, but I kind of didn't know where to start. I didn't know what to do to get it looking like how I want. So that was what took me a little bit of time to actually get around to restructuring my pantry. And also I've just been a little lazy. I've just been putting it off. But last week I was trying to find something in my pantry and I just got so sick of it. I was like, I'm going to go on Pinterest, I'm going to look up some pantries, I'm going to get some inspiration, and I'm going to get some supplies to organize my pantry. So that's what I did. I got everything in. Well, hopefully I got everything in that's going to make this come to, you know, my vision. But yeah, let me just show you what is going on in here. So as you can see, I just kind of have stuff on the shelves. There is just stuff thrown in there. I pretty much know where things are, but I really would like a more streamlined system. I want this to look really chic, really organized and categorized, and just make it a lot more visually appealing, because when I open this pantry door, I'm always like, I feel so blah. I feel so like uninspired. Also down there I have a bunch of stuff that needs to go. Like I have some paint, I have some rollers, I have some appliances down there that I don't use anymore that need to be thrown out. Just a bunch of crap on the floor, and I don't like how cluttered and just in disarray this looks. I consider myself a pretty organized person, but this pantry, it does not reflect that at all, and I just wanted to match everything else. So what I'm going to do is, first I'm going to take everything off the shelves, put it on the counter, and then I'm going to wipe down and clean out the pantry, make sure it's spotless, and then I will grab my new organizational pieces that I'm going to be putting in here. I got some baskets, all that. So we're going to get those out and start, you know, putting everything back in. You really don't realize how much crap you have until it's time to actually move it. I cannot believe how much stuff I have spread out right now. It really didn't look like that much when I was just looking in the pantry, but it's a lot. And I'm definitely going to be doing some consolidating, and then some of the stuff is just going to be purged. But anyway, now that I have completely emptied the pantry, I'm going to go ahead and clean it, get it nice and spick and span and all that. Now I made this little drawing here to map out everything and just kind of organize how I want my pantry to be set up. Doesn't look very fancy, but this is pretty much what I'm going to follow. It might not look exactly like this when I'm done, but this is like my starting point. All right, so I just opened my boxes so I can get my stuff out that I ordered. I got 4 of these. These are 10 pantry containers in each, so I got 40 containers here. And I got these because they're airtight, they're leak proof, and they're also super clear. I wanted it to be really clear what was in each container, and I wanted each item to stand out. So that's why I got these, and these were a pretty good deal too. They weren't that expensive. Also got these, they're like little baskets. Let me open it up. It just looks like this. They're woven. This will completely fill out once I put the stuff in there, but I'm going to put these at the bottom of my pantry and put like my paper towels, appliances and stuff in here, just to keep it all in one place and to get it to look nicer. And then I also got a bunch of these kind of baskets. They have slots on them so you can put tags and label what is in each basket. I got some smaller ones and I got these slightly bigger ones. I got a lot of these baskets. This is only half of them. I didn't realize I got so many, but we'll see if I use them all. All right, first I'm gonna start off by filling up these woven baskets, because this is like the easiest thing to do before I really get into my organization. I'm stuffing them in the bottom so it'll fill out this basket and make it take its right shape. I'm just gonna put these under here. Also got some of these clear containers to put stuff in. Alright, so I started putting some of the stuff away, as you can see here, but then I stopped and I decided to go ahead and do like kind of a mock-up and just put the containers in just to see how they look and make sure that that's what I want. So this is pretty much what I have settled on as far as organization goes and what it's going to look like. So now I just have to fill up the containers. I have these chalkboard labels here that I'm going to use to stick onto each container, so it'll say exactly what's in each of those, and I think it'll just overall add to the look I'm going for. As you can see, we eat a lot of pasta. Three hours later, I'm finally done. I have like flour, all types of stuff on me from transferring. It was a little bit of a task, but doing that drawing that I showed you guys, that really helped a lot to visualize and place things. So I would recommend, if you're trying to redo your pantry, make like a little sketch of what you want to go off of, like the basic idea, and it won't seem so overwhelming. But let me go ahead and show you what the pantry looks like now. I'm loving the fact that everything has a label, everything has a place. It is tidy, it is neat, and I can actually walk into my pantry without tripping over all the crap that I had on the floor, which is amazing. Just doing that, getting rid of the stuff down here, it makes it feel so much bigger and more open. But yeah, now I feel like I can breathe again, sigh of relief. So I am in a really good mood right now. Now that I have finished this, I do have to like get all the stuff that I'm purging together, get it bagged up and put it out so it can be disposed of. So I have a little bit more left to do, but the pantry's done. So I'm gonna go ahead and just talk through really quick my setup. All right, so up here at the top we have grits, we have some flour, swing over here, and we have straws, and we also have clean kitchen towels. We use a lot of oats. We use not that much sugar, so this is gonna last a long time. And I use a lot of flour in baking. And then if we go over here, you can see the pasta noodles that we have. Also some stuff over there. That right there is unsweetened coconut flakes. Below that, we have some beans, popcorn. I use a lot of popcorn. Y'all know I love popcorn. Rice, brown sugar, cornmeal, bunch of baking stuff here, flour, pancake mix. Yep. And then next shelf down, we have our tray of coconut water. I use these a lot for smoothies and green juices. I've been doing a lot of green juices lately. Also have vegetable broth. I went and stocked up on this because I always need vegetable broth, always use it. So that is definitely a staple in here. Then over here I have my rice, my quinoa, I have my raw cashews. I also have some almonds in here. It's behind the cashews. So grains and nuts, and then canned goods. Tea and coffee. Love my tea. Noodles. These obviously are not mine. I do not condone them, but that's what is in here. Have some powders over here. This is stuff that I usually put into my shakes and smoothies. Potatoes, we usually go through, I think I bought a 5-pound bag. That's what this is. We go through this about once every 7 to 10 days. So we eat a lot of potatoes in here. Onion, use that a lot as well. Now I usually put my potatoes in the pantry, but I don't usually put my onions in here. I saw it on Pinterest where somebody had their onions in the pantry. So I decided to do it just to put them together. So I'm not sure if I'm going to leave the onions in here or not. I'm not sure how they're going to do. So you guys let me know, like, do you keep your onions in the pantry or do you sit them out on the counter, or maybe you put them in the fridge? What do you guys do as far as your onions? So we'll see about that, but that's how I have it set up for now. Over here are a bunch of different seasonings, a bunch of different seasoning mixes and stuff like that. And then of course, toilet paper, paper towels. I have my appliances in this one. Also have a few more overflow appliances in here and just miscellaneous stuff. Cutting boards are neatly tucked away over there. It definitely looks way better than what it started out as. I'm really happy with it. Now when I open my pantry, I won't be overwhelmed. I won't be stressed out looking at so much mess and disorganization and confusion. I did decide to go back and add 2 more baskets to the pantry. One for snacks. We don't have any snacks right now, but we do have snacks sometimes, so we needed a basket for that. And then another for bread. We always have bread in here, and I didn't want to just sit it on the shelf. So I designated a basket for it. The aftermath, so I ended up with 4 extra baskets that I didn't get to use, so I'm probably just gonna go ahead and return these. I have a bunch of containers left over from my 4 sets. I knew I was gonna have some left over because I just knew I wasn't going to use 40 pieces. 8 of these large containers that came in the 10-piece set. These were too tall for my pantry. These could go at the very top of the pantry though, like on the very top shelf. So I'm going to hang on to 4 of these just in case I find a need for them if I want to put some other stuff up there. I made peanut butter cookies yesterday. They're like my favorite. Yeah, but anyway guys, that's it. That is my pantry makeover. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you're wondering about the containers or the baskets or those things up there, I will put the links to everything that I bought for this pantry organization down below in the description box. Thanks so much for watching guys, and I will catch up with you on my next video.